Hello and welcome to Gauntlet Week 3. I only played about 10 hours of Gauntlet this week, but managed to get top 5 for now, and there's like 24 hours left. So hopefully I'm top 10 this week. Didn't play at all in week 2, because it was just, I was so drained after the Gauntlet week 1. And interestingly enough, for week 3 and 4 now of the Gauntlet, there's actually like artwork giveaways to whoever wins in each category, like each class and solo, hardcore, 2, 3, 4 players. I'm not gonna make that. I'm very excited to see Mippy, who's currently number 1 of Rogue, in his route, because he has like 200,000 more points than my run here, which is crazy. I just like truly hope if he's watching this, if you're watching this, Mippy, please upload your video, because it's very exciting. I mean, obviously, the more you play the Gauntlet, the more you can optimize and figure out, you know, new routes and little hacks and tricks that you can do. And yeah, I feel like I didn't really... I watched some streams, I watched Rob's route and tried to innovate it for myself. Like here, for example, the Shadowstep over there, I save a couple seconds. I think there's probably a lot more tricks like that on this map. This map is very different to the previous 2 maps, because at least for my run here, as you can see, I far from kill as much as I can. Like there's 25 bosses. If you kill everything, you'll kill 25 bosses. I think I kill 17 in this run, so far from optimized. There's a lot of points left on the table that I'm not getting. So we're on boss number 4 now. I haven't even reset it once. I'm about to head to my first reset. See here? Ooh, cool little shadow step over the wall. I was so excited when I found these. It doesn't even save that much time, but it looks cool. So here's my first reset. Killed 4 bosses. I ignored the 5th on the first run there for this particular route. I'm gonna go straight back to this boss and get the artillery shrine before I head off to the other side of the map. And I truly like think Blizzard needs to innovate this, because I don't imagine the Gauntlet being successful. Like maybe at the beginning of each season, it might be like the first Gauntlet of each season might actually be interesting, but not really, because it's not about the build anyway. Like it's not, you don't need to have a perfect build for this, or a strategic build. It's kind of straightforward in terms of your character. If there was no shrines, or shrine buff duration wasn't so important, then I think maybe it would be more interesting. But overall, I think just the idea is cool of the speedrun, but I think the format, I mentioned this in my last video, the format definitely has some room to grow. I truly believe that. So here I am on my second run. Every week there's been the same format. There's 4 reset shrines, and there are 2 glory shrines or pillars. And the glory shrines, this is the reset here, the 3 little skulls. So that respawns every monster on the map, except for a few elite packs that are just, they exist once and that's it. But basically everything comes down to how you use the green glory shrines. It's a 2.5 multiplier, and I think 80% of your success comes down to how effectively you're able to use those. So here I'm setting up my first glory shrine. I am gonna use the artillery shrine that drops from this boss right here. That is basically the tool that we use to kill monsters with, the little light beams, divine light that shoots out from us. That's how we kill things. And that's the glory shrine right there that I grab, and now I have like 55 seconds or something to get as much points as possible. So this, whatever I did before this moment, is kind of irrelevant. I mean, it matters is a little bit of min-maxing your score, but right now is when it all counts, and what route you choose to take during this minute. So here I'd reset the boss, this one right here. So we're killing the Tomb Lord here, 2nd time with this shrine, and I'm about to reset him again right now. So right there, without, you know, I'm not killing any of the other bosses that I reset, so I'm kind of wasting the map, but I just don't have the time to run around the map, and I'm just min-maxing this particular glory shrine by killing as many monsters as I can in this one spot. And obviously that every 20,000 points you get another elite pack spawn on you, where you stood when you got the points. So my glory shrine is now up, and we got 400,000 points. And just for context, Mippy is ranked 1 rogue right now on softcore, and his score is like 150, almost 900k points when the time's up. So we need double the amount of points in 2 minutes to beat him, which it's just awesome. I'm very, very impressed with his effort this week, because you need the brains, but then the execution, and then the luck. So there's like the 3 factors. You need to figure out the route, and then you need to play well, and then you need luck with, the wallers and the just like where the hordes spawn every 20,000 points, making sure they're in the right spots. And I'm hurting this boss here a little bit, baiting him to me before I grab this glory shrine. Now this is our final, basically our final push to get points in this run. And we're going kind of back and forth here a bit, because there's just elites and bosses that respawn each other. So kind of taking up a lot of our time there, just standing in the same spot. This might not be the most optimal way to go about this, versus just rushing, like killing that boss and immediately running to the next boss. I'm kind of taking my sweet old time, clearing these monsters and going for these 2 golden chests with the glory shrine active. So there's quite a few points there, and there's like 4 smaller chests that I'm ignoring in this run. So I literally just came up with this route and got this run, and then I stopped because I just didn't have the energy to optimize it more, because I'm not gonna get number 1 anyway, and there's no real purpose for that. I'm just excited to see what other people did. So here our glory shrine ends. Got quite a good score off of that one. We're close to 700k, which I'd never gotten 700k before this. My previous score was 650. So we're happy with this. I'm basically looking at the map like, do I have any more monsters to kill? Because I basically ran out of bosses, and just going back to where I just were, basically tracking back where potentially my 20,000 point hordes are. And so we found a few of those to just finish this run off. But that's basically it for Gauntlet Week 3. I think, I'm curious what you guys think of the Gauntlet, if you've tried it or not, if you've been watching videos. Is it stupid? Basically, for hardcore rogues, I think there's like 50 players. So there's clearly not a lot of players in this game. So yeah, there you see Matthias, number 5. Thank you for watching.